Hello, Pastor Moses. God bless you. This is Sister Natalie. I just want to give a testimony of what the Lord has done for me since joining FMC. So it's a little bit long, but I believe that it will really bless those that listen to it. So just to rewind quickly back to, I think it was either 2016 or 2017, I was walking home from Wood Green with a friend, and it was a hot sunny day, and so we decided to take a slightly longer route to my house just to enjoy the good weather, and that involved walking past Coburg Road. And as we did, I looked up at Faith Miracle Church, and I said to my friend that I'm going to visit this church one day. And my friend said to me, "Oh, okay, did somebody invite you? Oh, do you know somebody there?" And I said, "Nope, I don't know anybody there. Nobody's invited me. But I just know that I'm going to visit this church one day." Then fast forward to January of 2019. I woke up on a Sunday morning, and I just felt in my spirit that I was meant to worship somewhere else that day. And I was just thinking about, okay, but where is that place supposed to be? Where am I supposed to go today? And I remembered Faith Miracle Church. Now at that time I didn't actually know what the church was called. I didn't know the names of any pastors. I didn't even know what time it started. I just knew the location, and so I decided, okay, I'm going to go to that church. And I assumed that it started at 11 o'clock, and so I turned up at 11 o'clock, and of course I was late. So I decided that I would come back the following week at 10. And I did that, and I loved it, and I continued to attend, and the teachings from Pastor Moses and the other pastors were really just transforming my spiritual life. You know, my faith was increasing, my prayer life improved significantly. Everything was just improving. And so I kept attending. And then one Sunday, I heard Pastor Moses give a testimony of a woman that he had prayed for in Nigeria concerning marital settlement. And I believe it was 2 months after that prayer. It was very quick anyway. I think it was about 2 months after that prayer, she had contacted Pastor Moses to say that she was engaged to be married. Based on that testimony, I decided to make an appointment to see Pastor Moses because marital settlement was something that I desired. And so I made an appointment to see Pastor Moses. I believe this was in March of 2019. And I asked that he would pray for me concerning marital settlement. He asked me to kneel down. He laid hands on me. He prayed and declared that the Lord would settle me maritally. Shortly after that, I did enter into a relationship that I believed would lead to marriage because the individual appeared to be very serious. He came to see my parents. I also met his family, and so it seemed to be going in the right direction. The relationship then ended very abruptly, and I went to see Pastor Moses about it, who prayed for me and said that if it was the Lord's will for us to marry, then we would be reconciled. The relationship was not reconciled, and I remember being in my room, and I remember saying to the Lord, okay, well, what do I do now? The relationship has gone. The friendships that I had, associated with that relationship have also gone. So I've lost my relationship, I've lost my friends. What do you want me to do? And the Lord said to me that I needed to settle down at FMC and listen to Pastor Moses. So based on that, I then went to see my pastor of the church that I was attending to explain that I was stepping down from the departments that I was serving in because I was no longer going to be there. I joined a department in FMC, I joined the Sanctuary Keepers, and I also started attending the Wednesday Bible studies that were held in FMC led by Pastor OK. I started attending those services in addition to the Sunday services. So that was my way of really settling at FMC, and just really strove to implement the teachings of Pastor Moses and the other pastors into my life, and I just believed that God would give me breakthrough. Fast forward, we then will go into lockdown, and Pastor Moses started the ZION Prevails platform, I believe, in July of 2020, and so I started joining those prayer sessions as well. Then on the 6th of May 2021, Pastor Moses declared that between that day and the end of June 2021, singles were going to enter into a relationship that would lead to marriage. And so I believed that for myself, that by the end of June 2021, I would be in a relationship that would lead to marriage. A few weeks later, Prayer Fest 2021 started, and I said to God that I wanted this Prayer Fest to be the last Prayer Fest that I attend as a single person. That by the time Prayer Fest 2022 comes around, I want to be married. The Lord answered my prayer because I met my now husband on the 7th of June 2021, which was the day after Prayer Fest 2021 concluded. And we were married. We were traditionally married on the 2nd of June 2022. And we had our white wedding on the 4th of June 2022, which was during Prayer Fest. So that decree that Pastor Moses made about singles entering into a relationship that would lead to marriage by the end of June 2021, that came to pass in my life. And also, as I had asked the Lord, Prayer Fest of 2022, I was settled maritally. In addition to marital settlement, the Lord has also given me, has also settled me in other ways. I purchased my first home in November of 2021. So the Lord used Pastor Moses' wife, Sister Chioma, as my destiny helper really in that process. She contacted me out of the blue in early 2021 to say that it's time for me to get on the property ladder. She gave me the details of brokers and a solicitor. We started that process, and that is really a testimony in itself, because it was not an easy process, and there were lots of obstacles that the Lord just crushed completely. And by November 2021, I was the owner of my first home. In addition to that, the Lord blessed me with a promotion at work, a big promotion that I did not apply for and I did not pray for. My manager had actually put my name forward for a promotion. And the executive committee of the company that I worked for asked him to make a presentation as to why I deserve this promotion. And so he did that in December 2021, and the executive committee voted unanimously to approve my promotion. And so I got a call from him in December 2021 to tell me that as of January 2022, I would be promoted to the position of vice president. So the Lord has really changed my life. I am the first person of my siblings to be married, and I'm also the first person in my immediate family to buy a house. So I just want to give him all the glory. He led me to FMC, and he just completely could change my life. I want to thank Pastor Moses. I want to thank Sister Chioma for their prayers, for their love, for their support. I want to also say thank you to Pastor OK for his wise counsel and for his prayers also. And I just encourage anybody who is listening that if you feel any prompting by the Holy Spirit to join FMC, to follow Pastor Moses, then I encourage you to obey, and to obey quickly, because the Lord will use it to also settle you in all areas of your life also. Thank you, and God bless you all.